I'm Kayleigh Dowd and today you join me here at Kiveton Waters and we're going to have a lovely day's fishing and catch loads of fish. So this lake's recently been stocked with quite a lot of new stocky fish, so 2 £3 carp, lovely bit of sport, but there is some old residents in here as well, so there's quite a few double figure fish and hopefully we might hook one of them along the way. Let's wait and see. So as you can see on my side tray, dead simple, pellets and a little bit of corn. So because these are new fish, they've all been reared on pellets and they're my main target species. So I've got a couple of bags of fishery pellets and I've spiced them up a little bit. So with that, I've put some absolute liquid F1 flavour on them, added a bit of water, left them literally a minute or two and tipped the water off. And as you can see, these are lovely. So I've got them in 6s and 8s. And these new fish, obviously they love eating pellets, and I've got some F1 expanders on go. And they're really nice, soft and palatable, and fish will just love them. Stand out that little bit more. And then just the old faithful corn, can't go anywhere without that. So that's just on the side, just in case I want to change. So what I'm going to do is I'll give you a quick run through the rig that I'm using and then we'll catch some fish. So this is just an F1 pellet in a size 4x14s. I've got some durable 017 mainline on there. And I've got an 015 hook length, so nice and positive. As you can see, I've got some number 9 droppers right down at the bottom, just spread out, just to get that nice bit of fall, straight down to the bottom, and then I've got a 14 GPM on. So the rig's nice and positive, there's no messing about, fruit, water, all like that. These fish are going to be hard on that bottom feeding, and that's where we're going to catch them. Then through this, I've just got a size 13 elastic, so I've got some of the Duraslip, and then a little pot on the end, which is what I'm going to introduce my bait. So I don't want to go in with big pot, pull loads of fish in because I'll just get liners and foul hookers. Just steady away, feeding with a pot. So I'm just going to feed some of my hard pellets, put an expander on hook, and away we go. So I'll do that now. So there we go, pick one of these out. If we had smell-o-vision, you'd be able to smell, they smell lovely to them. That nice sweet flavour. And then to complement that, we've got some pellets. These are lovely. Just put some of them in there. So as you can see, it's only a little pot. I'm not putting loads in. We're just fishing for a fish at a time. And there we are. So as with any sort of fishing, make sure that you're lined up with your far bank marker, plumbed up, just so there's a little bit of body showing, just so my bait sits on bottom. Go out to my far bank marker. There we are, drop it in, and then just as it floats out of the water, just hold it and let it all straighten up, and then drop that last little bit down. Tap my pellets in, right over the top, so everything's nice, dead accurate. My F1 expander's right in the middle of them soaked fishery pellets. We just sit there and wait. You can see it floats nicely dotted down. We're just waiting for a little dip. And then away we go. So we just sit and wait. So yeah, you can see there's a little bit of construction. Oh, I missed that one. We're distracted by the tractors. A little bit of construction going on in the background, so they are redoing all the roads. For them of you that have been here before, you'll probably know that the roads you could get round but only just. So Fishery's getting a makeover, all new roads, so you'll be able to park right behind your pegs, get all the way around Fishery without having to manoeuvre the potholes, so that'll be good when it's up and running. It's nearly done now, to be fair, just a little bit longer. There we go, the fish just moved in. I just had a little indication then. I don't think it'll be long. We've smelt that F1, homed in, and now we're just waiting for that bite. But I know there's one in area. Lovely little fish, these. Nice stocky little carp. Got a nice few scales on them. Pretty looking. Sit and wait, so there's a little indication. Oh, just got to be patient. Give it 5 minutes or so and then I'll tap a few more in, but I don't think it'll take that long for us to get one. See, I've literally just fed probably half a dozen pellets in there. I reckon one's lifted it up. It's on its back, yeah. It's gone down, picked it up, and because that shot's right down at the bottom, when it's come up, I've got a little lift bite. So as you'll, it's going a little bit mad now. There we go, he's coming round. There we go. Lovely sized fish for a bit of sport. I'll load him up so you can have a look at his lovely little linear that on that side. Look at that. Bit feisty. Look at that. Lovely fish. Nice little linear. Just get him unhooked. It just shows just being dead accurate. Tapping them few pellets in. And it followed it down, so I'd literally had an indication, lifted and dropped, followed it down. Yeah. Go out and have another go. I think once there's a few there, you get them lined up and it can be a lovely day's fishing. So I've been fishing for a little while now, and to be honest, the fishing's mega. Catching cute little carp, nice scaly little bangers, and to be honest, I'm having a lovely time. It did start going a little bit iffy at one point. I've been feeding these fours that are soaked, and I think there's been a bit too many there, to be honest. Too many fish. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to scale it up, just so you can see if it makes a difference. I will get in some funny indications. Not foul up to any as yet, but I don't think it will long until I did. So I'm going to start feeding a few less pellets, but a few bigger pellets. So there's still a lot of attraction there, but we're not having as many fish in as peg. So I'm going to feed literally half a dozen of the 6mm, still with the same hook bait, still with a 6mm expander, and just see what difference that makes. Hopefully it'll sit there a little bit longer with nothing happening, and then just a nice positive bite. Rather than feeding the fours, a few fish coming in, your float wobbling a little bit, you're getting odd dip and missing bites, which is not what we want. We want a nice clean bite and a fish. So I'm going to do that now. Still exactly the same rig and everything like that. Nothing's changed apart from what I'm feeding. So it just goes to show the importance of what you feed is obviously massive. So another one of them 6mm F1 expanders on hook. So this time, rather than the fours, we're going to feed these 6s that we soaked, and I'm literally going to put 6 in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pellets. Might not seem a lot, but we only want a bite. We're not looking for all else apart from a bite at a time. If you get a bite, every put in equals a fish, you're laughing. So ship out exactly the same spot. We just need to go out to where we've lined up with his far bank marker and where we plumbed up. Let the floats settle. Lower that down. And then just tap his 6 pellets in. There we go. Simple as that. And then now we're just going to sit and wait. So I might have to wait a little bit longer possibly. But as you can see, it floats sat there. We're not getting funny indications. Bite and fish on. It's not a very big fish. Oh, it's coming out now, we're going to say. It didn't seem a very big fish. But it just shows the importance. We didn't have any of that funny rattling on float, missed bites, dips, or all like that. It sat there and we had a nice positive bite. Another one of them lovely little stockies. Ooh, get out of there. It's 13s, handling them well. Even though they're only small, they do fight hard, so there's no point messing around. There we go. Look at that, lovely fish. Look at the size of the shoulders on them. They're going to be big fish one day, these. Look at that. Lovely. I might catch one more and then call it a day, I think. Like I say, I've caught a load of fish. I had a right nice session. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Learnt a few bits along the way. The F1 smells really nice on your side tray as well, if nothing else. Fish love it, what's not to like? That size 14, I'll just literally roll my pellet on. 6 pellets again, so 1, 2, 3. There we go. Back out exactly the same spot. Hopefully a repeat situation. And that's what you do, just keep repeating it, 6 pellets at a time. And then if you feel like you're not getting any bites and it's not working, we could always go back to the 4s, put a few more in, make a little bit more noise and attract some more fish into the swim. And then if it goes funny again, you go back to your 6s. So that's the beauty of having a couple of sizes on your side tray with your expanders. And then the corn's there, if I want to try a bit of corn, try 2 pieces, might pick out a bigger fish, you never know. But for now I'm quite enjoying just tapping in a few pellets, fishing an expander and catching some fish. That's what it's all about. You can see no funny indications or out like that again. Float's just sat nicely. Tap my 6 pellets in and sit and wait a couple of minutes. Every now and then, if you like, you can literally just lift up a few inches, lower it back down, and sometimes if there's one swimming past, it just catches its attention and you just get a bit of a quicker bite. And if not, it's just sat back down in the middle of your pellets again, so it does no harm. It's that extra little bit of attraction every now and then. Oh, there we go, nice little dip. They're determined to do me in these reeds down edge. Oh, seems a little bit bigger, this one. It's probably not, they're probably all exactly the same size, to be fair. There we go. I'll hold this one up. Oh. That's it, we'll end it with this one. There we go, look at that. I hope you've enjoyed the video, learnt a few things along the way. Make sure you like and subscribe and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers guys. There.